Competition not one, you in the desert, dead thirsty up against the hot sun. Okay, I could break it down like. Okay, I could break it down like whatever you want, or I could break it down like the loud and the blunt. Competition not one, you in the desert, dead thirsty up against the hot sun. Okay, I could break it down like. Okay, I could break it down like whatever you want, or I could break it down like the loud and the blunt. Okay, I could break it down like whatever you want, or I could break it down like the loud and the blunt. I'm the motherfucker you don't wanna confront. Yo, where's Waldo in the back? All my dudes up front.
Bang bang. Turn this one off.
Let's go. You want the music up?
Oh. No, let's let it go. Everybody. Everybody.
Yo, listen. Let's keep it light.
Everybody saw Dave Chappelle. Everybody saw Dave Chappelle because everybody got a motherfucking Netflix.
I hope everybody's seen the Dave Chappelle joint. Heard it got like terrible red tomatoes and all that.
Word? Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes, excuse me.
They rated it bad? Damn, I didn't even know that.
Well, you know why though.
Shit, buddy.
You know, I ain't gonna get all super in deep on that. We know why.
Oh, yes, we are. We're gonna break it down.
Oh, let's break it down. First and foremost, we know why the Rotten Tomatoes is, that's ran by.
No, but go into it. So he came out with
a new stand-up, and it's on Netflix, and it was a huge outrage about Dave Chappelle and what Dave Chappelle had to say. You know what I'm saying? I actually love Dave Chappelle. I think, you know what I'm saying, he is in the vein of Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, like those comedians that just that just say how they feel. Just say how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
You think Eddie Murphy says how he feels?
Let's not change it up right now. We ain't gonna break it down about that. Listening. But you know what I mean? I'm just trying to just say that I think he's a great comedian. Mm-hmm. I think he's a great comedian. If I'm gonna say anything about Eddie Murphy right now, I'll just say that his delivery is great because I know a lot of people wrote jokes from him.
Yeah, he's a great comedian.
His delivery is great and all that. You know, he's in the vein of the comedian you don't like.
Kevin Hart.
Okay, perfect. But I'll marriage Dave Chappelle with my love for Chris Rock because I love Chris Rock. I think Chris Rock is an amazing comedian. Same way I think Dave Chappelle is. And I thought that his special was great. I thought the one thing I wanted to ask you, well, when we was talking, what was our favorite jokes and stuff like that. But I just wanted to let you know that, like when I watched it, I actually rewatched it. I watched it 2 or 3 times. And I thought the funniest joke. Now it wasn't. I don't think it was a joke. It's almost like in the vein of the Dave Chappelle show, when he showed. The slave with money in his hand saying, "I'm rich, bitch." That was a silent joke. It was funny, but it was a deeper joke. It was like a deep joke, a real deep joke that I thought was mad funny. That was actually funnier, and they showed it all the shows, and nobody ever talk about that. They talk about what happened in the show, the Rick James and everything. They talk about all that, but to me, the funniest joke was at the very end of the show that. So a slave still cuffed up with money in his hand saying, "I'm rich, bitch." You know what I'm saying? And it's internet shit. You know what I'm saying? "I'm rich, bitch." That was a silent, funny joke to me. So when I watched his stand-up, you know what I'm saying? For real, I'm gonna relate this. He started his stand-up saying, with the Prince, reciting Prince lyrics, and taking it back saying, "I'm about to take this back to 1999, where I could say all this shit I want to say, and it's just jokes, and y'all gonna take them as just jokes, but now we in the social media era where all jokes are unappreciated. They just like, I ain't gonna go there. They just like something to make them chuckle, something, whatever. I ain't gonna sum it up and all that, but it ain't the same thing. It's not the same thing. If we microwave it from 1999 to 2019, shit, we on 91919.
20 years.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. It's like super real with this
2
shit.
decades.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 2 decades. He said, I'm taking this back there. That's how he started his stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the silent joke to everybody already being mad. That's why the second, well, not the first joke, but the second joke was when he did the second or third joke, fourth, whatever, said, I'm gonna do impersonations. And he did the funny one, he did the funny impersonation, but then said the one, this is gonna be y'all, when talking about, you know, all the critique, the super critiques, and this doing, I did this to you, and I did that, and I'm gonna take this personal, and that's y'all. That's y'all. That's us. That was the joke, and that joke was mad funny to me, and no way like that to me, and people not gonna let that go over their head. But that, you know what I'm saying, that to me, that's the human vein that feel like, oh, this, that, and the third, this, and the third. I thought that was mad funny. And I thought the whole comic, his whole special was special. It was special. You know what I'm saying? It's like hearing a dope rapper spit some dope bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I'm older. I need to hear the bars with the beats. You know what I'm saying? The beats with the bars. That's what I need to hear. I don't, you know what I mean? If you're going to sing, then put it, that's all. I thought it was a phenomenal special. I thought it was special for a reason. Because Dave Chappelle was special at getting his point across whenever he's saying whatever he needs to say at any given time. And he speaks unapologetic because he just speaks from both sides. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he spoke about the white people going through the heroin situation and made jokes comparing it to the crack situation. He made it all jokes. He made it all jokes. All jokes. Laughed at both of them. That shit was clever. It's clever shit that going, you know what I'm saying? It's clever shit the same way I feel like us having, our conversations always be clever. We have smart conversations. That's why I enjoy James Chappelle, because he has smart comedy.
So, if it was that good, why did it receive such a bad rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
You want me to go there?
Yeah. I told you to wait.
Because the majority, probably the same reason that somebody like a Donald Trump could go another 4 years, which I think is probably gonna happen. Another conversation. We could talk about that whenever. I don't care. But like, people move blindly. Like, you know what I'm saying? They move with blind movements and all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't, like, they walk and they don't see the corner and they gotta make a left or right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a decision. You gotta live with that decision. Not always the way that me and you have conversations. You know, I be married to the decisions I make. Like, if this how I think and this how I'm going, this how I feel.
But why did he get the bad rating?
Why did he get a bad rating? Because the white folks, probably Trump supporters and shit like that, or the gay community, or people, or the trans community, probably the gay community running this whole shit, so they probably took offense to his alphabet joke. You know what I mean? I thought that shit is like super transparent and real. Like, when you look at through the scope of life, through the scope of life, it's like, okay, that was a funny joke. It's a joke. We should be able to all laugh about everything. Y'all mean people laugh about us getting killed. I don't want to laugh about that, but people make jokes about that. But if we in a setting where I'm coming to a comedy, I'm coming here to laugh. That was a funny joke. It was a joke. Why would you feel any kind of way about that? Because certain people, it's a joke, and certain people believe this, and certain people believe that. But you can't be mad that certain people laugh and laugh at this thing, and you feel some kind of way because they laughing because it's true. Or whatever the case, whether it's true or false, you came to this setting for jokes. You know what I'm saying? When you come to a comedy setting, like I come to see a comedian tell jokes, I want to laugh.
I don't mean I have to like the joke. It don't mean I have to force myself to laugh at the jokes, though. If it's not,
I ain't gotta force myself to laugh at no jokes. I just thought it was
funny. Because you're saying that those jokes was funny.
I thought all them jokes was funny as hell.
All right.
And he joked on everybody. He joked on black men, black women. But he joked on everybody. He had jokes for everybody. It was jokes, like, if I super dissected, he had jokes. Come on, he went at the Michael Jackson shit. You know what I'm saying? And said he like looking at booties and like this shit was super. Like I'm taking us back in 1999 where I could just tell jokes. I'ma snap on everybody. If you feel how you feel, I'm sorry. I'ma live my life like it's 1999. Like I'm living in purple. I'm doing my thing. Don't be mad at me. I'm telling jokes. That's what I'm here to tell. That's what I'm here to do. If you take it serious, then that's your problem. Because you came to a comedy special or watch the comedy special and actually don't want him to dance for you. You just want him to laugh, want him to tell you some, laugh about. But Dave Chappelle is smart with comedy because real shit that's going on in life is politics and real shit that going on in life, us getting killed and the way we get treated and all. So it's smart comedy. I'm gonna tell you jokes about everything. I'm a joke on y'all. He snapped on his wife and his son. That's like rap battle shit. Like before you gonna get to tell me, I'm gonna snap on. You know what I mean? It's clever shit. Before you do it, I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna snap on everybody. He snapped on everybody. White people, black people, Chinese people, his family, his wife, his son. If I'm gonna be that transparent, why are you that mad? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'll let you interject. I know I've been chatty patty.
Yeah. So the Dave Chappelle thing, of course, like it's on Netflix, so it's gonna get a lot of streams just because people are curious, and his first 3 things did well. So of course people are gonna click on it. It's always gonna do well. Even though in the other ones he has some semi-offensive jokes like towards certain communities, I was very taken aback by, or not really, I wasn't really surprised with the Michael Jackson jokes. And it's funny because you mentioned it. And it was like, there are already so many things on Netflix that promotes, and on TV period, that promotes like sexual abuse towards minors and shit like that.
Very true. Very true.
And so, to me, that portion of his skit, I had already spoken about it because I heard people talking about it before. Mm-hmm. So I went ahead and posted a video about it because I didn't have to see it to know that this is what Hollywood is doing. Like they're promoting children being put in compromising situations, and of course, you talking about somebody who left $100 million on the table with a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Like Comedy Central is owned by Ted Turner. Ted Turner owns a lot of shit. But just through the connections that he had, through the connections that people have, I'm pretty sure when he signed that contract, it was almost you're gonna have to get back on board with us if you're trying to get back with us. Once he left that contract and went underground and started, seeing his jokes and all that, now he's getting back to getting big bread. And I think with that, he's now having to tell jokes about things that are relevant in society right now, which is what most comedians do.
That's what he always did.
That's what most comedians do, right? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is pushing an agenda. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly critical.
Can I even interject one more
But what
time?
I will say is that it's just a weird coincidence to me how much content Netflix has that has that type of stuff on it. And even though he got the bad rating from Rotten Tomatoes, I feel like it's a little awkward to me, right? That he would come out and start talking about sexual abuse to children. He even has a joke where he says, oh shit, we poor. Damn, I wish Michael Jackson was my friend. So he wished that Michael Jackson could look at his booty hole. That was the joke. And it was funny. Because that's the best way to slide in certain agendas. Comedy is the best way to put in certain things that you want people to be predisposed to.
Let me ask you a question.
In order for you to hold on. Before you even say that.
Hold that question then.
Let me just say this.
Mm-hmm.
For you not to laugh at the joke, wouldn't you have to envision the joke? Wouldn't you